Hello YouTubers from any geographical location of this beautiful earth. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Oyudun Pegasus. My name is Oyudun, and in my videos I'll be covering Microsoft Office applications, and my tutorials are meant for complete beginners, people who have no prior knowledge about Microsoft Word, the novices, the greenhorns in particular. So if you feel like you want to learn Microsoft application tools and you are a complete beginner, you don't have any knowledge about Microsoft Office application, this is the video to watch. And make sure you watch my videos to the end for an in-depth look of various Microsoft Office applications and ways that you can maneuver around Microsoft application tools. So enough with the preamble. So let me before I forget, let me tell you the best way of learning is hands-on. That means that get access to a computer somewhere and follow up with every particular thing that I'm going to do in these tutorials. And I believe that watching my videos to the end, you will be enlightened and you will be transitioned. It will act as a watershed moment, and you'll be transitioned from being a beginner to an expert who has a complete knowledge about Microsoft Office applications and who knows the way with the ropes around Microsoft application and Microsoft application tools and commands. So enough with the preambles. Let me kickstart this particular tutorials and tell you how we are going to carry out this particular tutorials. And all my tutorials I'm going to carry them using this particular guide here. Let me show you. This is the guide that I'm going to use to cover my tutorials. You can see I'll be releasing my videos in various parts. For example, this particular video is part 1 of my of Microsoft Office Word. So in this particular tutorial, I'm covering Microsoft Word tutorial for beginners, and I have 3 modules in this particular one, and this part 1. So module 1 basically deal with opening Microsoft Word and preview of this interface, customizing quick access toolbar and ribbon, data input and formatting, cutting, copying, pasting, boldening, italics and aligning, tables, lines and paragraph spacing, paint and clearing and formatting, inserting page numbers. And then I'll take a deep dive into module 2, and I'll be covering everything pictures and shapes, inputting superscripted and subscripted data. And I'll cover examples of mathematical equations that contain superscripted and subscripted data. I'm using these maths and chemical equations because they have a good example of those superscripted and subscripted data. Then I'll jump over to my merging, start smart art, capping, header and footer, borders and shading, and then I'll take a deep end dive into module 3 and cover the intricacies of Microsoft Word, where I'll teach you guys on how to edit, finding and replacing, designing watermark, page color, borders, paragraphing, etc., layout, rotation, making tables of contents, formatting, restricting documents, editing. And this video, this part 1 of this Microsoft Office Word will culminate into designing logos with Microsoft Word. And you can see, if you diligently follow my videos and watch them to the end, you'll get to know how to design logos in Microsoft Office. Let me show you a sample logo that I made. This is a logo that I use in my socials. You can see, let me open this particular logo document, and you can see it's opening. It's opening. Let me give it some few seconds for you to open here. My logo document, here it is, and you can see this is a logo that I completely made using Microsoft Word application, and I use various commands to make this this particular logo. You can even spot it in my YouTube profile. You can see it there, and I use it in all of my socials. So I'll teach you guys on how to make this if you diligently watch my videos to the end, and you might have yourself subscribed to this YouTube channel. If you haven't clicked on that YouTube channel, make sure that you turn that particular red subscribe button into gray, and you hit that notification bell so that you will get notified whatever time that I'll be releasing my videos. You will be the first one to actually get a notification, and you can go there and watch my YouTube videos for an exclusive view of Microsoft Office applications. So you can see basically the information I'm going to cover here, you can also find it in Cybers, where if you want to take computer packages, and this is the same information that is taught in computer packaging. So why waste your money to go and buy computer packages to get to learn Microsoft Office applications, while you can do it over the internet? You can basically get notification and enlightened over the internet about Microsoft Word and Microsoft applications in particular. So I believe that if you go and access this information from people who cover Microsoft packages, this is not less than 3,000 Kenyan shillings, an extrapolation of around $30. So why waste $30 to go and learn this particular free thing that you can get access to it over the internet, particularly watching my YouTube videos? So I recommend you guys to watch my YouTube videos. You can even recommend these videos to people who are novices, people who have no knowledge of Microsoft Office, and they can get enlightened using my YouTube videos. So let me kickstart these tutorials and by teaching you guys on how to open a new Microsoft Word. If you don't know how to get access to Microsoft Word, let me close this windows and show you how you can get access to Microsoft Word application. So let me close this windows here and show you how you can open Microsoft Word for the first time. So there are three ways of opening Microsoft Word application for the first time. If you want to, one of the ways is coming here on this start section here with this window icon here. Click on it, and then you can see that the applications on your PC will be arranged alphabetically. So I want to open Word. That means I have to locate the W section. So I'll scroll down to the W section, and here it is, the Word I have located it. So you can open it from here. Just left click on it once, and then it will open. That is one of the ways of opening. Let me show you. I can click. I have left click on it once, and it is opening. So give some few seconds. Here it is. It has opened for the first time. That is one of the way of opening Microsoft Word. So the second way of opening Microsoft Word is coming over here to this search box. You can see here, and type the application that you want to open. So in this particular example, I want to open Microsoft Word. So I'll just type WO, and you can see the computer is going to prognosticate the type of application that you want to open based on the word order that based on the word that you're going to type here. So the computer will prognosticate based on the word order that you're going to type there, and it will basically show you the application that you want to open. So I've just typed Word, or I've not even completed Word, and you can see the computer is prognosticated. So that is the second way of opening Microsoft Word application. So you can left click on it once, and it is going to open. You can see it's opening. Here it is, it has opened. That is the second way of opening. And the third and last way of opening Microsoft Word is if you have it pinned on a taskbar. So you can see I have it pinned on my taskbar here. It is here. So if I want to open, this gives me a quick and way of accessing Microsoft Office application. You can see I have various Microsoft application tools pinned to my taskbar here. So this gives me an easier way, and avoid cases of dilatory where I get to save on time by accessing them. I save a couple of seconds here. If you have if you have applications pinned on your taskbar, you will save some couple of seconds and maybe even minutes. So you can pin them to your taskbar. So the third and last way is clicking on it. You can see if I click on this, it will open. So let me see, if you don't know how to pin it, let me show you how you can pin your applications to your main taskbar here. So let me just click on this. Let me close this windows here, and let me unpin it. You can come here, you can see it is here, and then I will right click on this for the options. Right click on this window for the options. You can see, and I'll jump over to unpin it from taskbar, and I'll left click on this, and I'll unpin it from taskbar, and it is going to disappear from this taskbar here. Let me do it for the second time. I have unpinned it from taskbar. You can see it's active because there's some document that I didn't save here. So let me just close it. You can see it has disappeared. It will disappear from my will disappear from my taskbar. So close window, you can save. So that is the second way of opening it. And if you want to, you can see it has disappeared here. So if you want to pin it again, come over here, type Word. If you want to open Word, if you want to open Access, type Access. If you want to open Microsoft PowerPoint, type PowerPoint. So in this particular example, I want to open Word. So I'm going to click WO, and the computer again is going to prognosticate. You can see Word here. And then I'm going to right click on this for the options to pin it to my taskbar. You can see here this option, pin it to start or pin it to taskbar. So I'm going to click on pin to taskbar here, and my application is going to be pinned here. You can see here it has appeared again here, so it is pinned. So I'm just going to get access to it over here through my taskbar. So I'm going to click on it to open. So give it a few seconds to open. It is opening. Yeah, it has opened. So opening Microsoft Word application for the first time, this is the interface that is going to show up. And you can see my interface is made up of various sections. We have the home section, the new section, and the open sections, and then we have this particular other options here. So the home section is made up of a complete new blank document and various templates that you can see here. And the recent section where you have documents pinned here according to how you open them. For example, you can see my thumbnail document. I opened it 30 minutes ago. It has been pinned here. And here you have a blank document. If you want to open a blank document, you can click here, and the blank document is going to be showcased. So these are basically templates, and templates are other people's work. If you feel like you want to avoid dilatory cases of time wastages, you can come here and customize one of these templates and save on time. So if, for example, you want to write a customized CV, come here, pick on this apothecary resume, for example. I'll pick on this apothecary resume and show you guys how you can customize your particular document. So I'm just ignore this. I'm using an unlicensed Microsoft Office, so you will pardon me. So if you, for example, want to customize your resume, you can come here. You can see this is the format of writing a CV of objective experience, skills, educations, and referees. So for example, you can come here and for example, you want to type your skills, just come over to this skills section and basically write maybe you are proficient in Microsoft application 2. Just click on that. You can see this might be one of your skills, so you can customize it to anything that you want. So I'm just going, this is for I just did this to show you guys on how you can customize the various templates. So I'll jump I'll go back and I'll close this window and save, and I'll basically open it again. I'll open it again here to show you to jump over to the next section that is new. So under this new section, it is just the same as the home section. You can see it is also made up of a blank document and basically other templates. And an exception is this search for online templates, this search box here. This gives you an extra option of finding other templates that are over in the internet. If you feel like you've gone through all these templates and you can't seem to find the template that you want to customize, you can come here under this search for online templates and type on the particular template that you want to get access to. So jump over to this home open section, and under this open section here, you can see also here we have if you want to open some particular document that are saved somewhere in this PC, you can get access to them here. If you want to open some other folders that maybe you downloaded them from the internet, you can get access to them via here, this folder section. Just click on this folder section and you can see, for example, you downloaded a folder from the internet and it has been saved over to your downloads. You can come here and open your downloads and get access to that particular document. So options, I'll jump over to options. I'll ignore those because they are negligible, they are inconsequential, the two other options there, and maybe teach you guys on ways that you can configure your Microsoft Word. So you can see hitting that options icon there, this is what this window is going to show up. And this window gives you an opportunity to configure your Microsoft Word application. And we have these various default settings here that I'm not going to touch on them. I'm just going to leave them as that. And maybe if you want to touch on them, you can go ahead and minimize it according to how you so require and how you find fit. So I'm just going to leave at that, and I'm going to show you, maybe I'm going to customize on maybe the theme. So if you want to change the theme, let's say you want to have the default theme, because opening Microsoft Word document, the quick access toolbar, it will be painted blue. So I customized it and made it white. So let me just return it back to default settings, and I'll pick colorful, and then I'm going to click OK, and you can see it. It has been reverted back to the default settings, and you can see this particular area here is painted blue. So I don't like this. I don't like my Word application to have this color. So to have this color here, so I'm just going to revert it back to how it was. So I'm just going to this file section here. I'm going over to options, and I'm going to toggle it back to white, and then click OK. Okay, and you can see it has been turned back to white. So the blue color has disappeared here. Okay, so let me kickstart the section that you've been hoping for, and you've been patiently waiting for, the section where you get to open a new blank document, and basically input some text there, and show you various ways that you can edit and format particular document. So I'm going to click on a blank document here, and this is the interface that is going to be shown here. So you can see if you open a Word application, a blank document for the first time, this is the interface that is going to be showcased, and the interface is made up of various three sections, I believe so, two sections, sorry. That is a quick access toolbar. This upper part here is known as a quick access toolbar. And we have the ribbon here consisting of various tabs, and under these tabs you have various sections. For example, you can see under this home tab here we have this section, clipboard section, we have the font section, we have the paragraph section, we have the styles, editing, and we have this Oyudun. This is a customized section that I customized, and also this new group I also customized it. And these commands here, I'm the one who inputted them. I'm the one who pin them there, because I feel like they come in quite handy for me. If for example I want to turn my text from small letters into caps, you see here, I'll just come here and just hit on it, and then I'll be able to do. If I want to view my print preview, I'll just come here and view it from here. So let me show you how you can customize, because I believe that you might be wondering, why is your interface not extended as mine. You can see mine is a bit extended because it contains some customizer tabs. For example, this smart design, I customized and included it here. So yours might be a bit contracted, but mine, you can see it's extended because I customized it. So let me show you the ways that you can customize your quick access toolbar, or you can customize your ribbon. So customizing a quick access toolbar, let's say for example you want to include a particular command to your quick access toolbar. Let's say in this particular example you want to include this particular bold command here to your quick access toolbar to give you an easier way of accessing this particular command. Let's say you use it quite handy, you use it a lot in designing, editing your document, and you want to pin it to your quick access toolbar for easy access. So I'm just going to right click on it for options, and you can see here there is one of the options, added quick access toolbar. So I'm going to include this to my quick access toolbar. I'm going to hit on add to quick access toolbar, and it will be added. You can see it has been added here. So if I want to maybe input in my text and I want to bold it, I just come to my quick access toolbar and hit on it, and my particular text will be bolded. So let's say if you just include another command here. Let's say I want to include this format painter. I just click on I'll right click, then click on add to quick access toolbar. You can see it has been added. Let's say you want to remove it, you want to remove this particular command from this quick access toolbar. I'm just going to again right click on it, and you can see the option here for removing it from quick access toolbar. So I'm going to remove it here, I'm also going to remove this bold symbol from quick access toolbar, so I'm going to remove it. That is the way of customizing your quick access toolbar. So let's say you want also to customize your ribbon. So if you want to customize your ribbon, come over to any tab here, click on any tab here. Let's say I'm going to click on this, I'm going to right click on this home tab here, and you can see you get two options here that are going to be notified. You can see one of the ways of, if you want, for example, to customize your ribbon, just click on customize ribbon, and this window will open up here. This window gives you an opportunity to customize your ribbon. Let's say you want to add some particular commands here, because as you can see here, this is just a format that Microsoft personnel just I mean, they made it easy for you guys. They included some commands that are associated, and they group them in various sections. But these commands are not enough. These are not all the commands that are found in Microsoft Word. There are other hundreds of Microsoft commands that are found somewhere else. Because of limited space here, Microsoft personnel couldn't include all of the commands here. So this is just a tip of the iceberg here. I mean, as you can see here, and there is more than what meets the eye here. So if you want, for example, to get access to all other commands, you can come here to this particular customization of the ribbon. You can see these are the popular commands. Most of these popular commands here are included in these particular tabs here. So I'm just going to click on all commands to show you the hundreds of commands that you can find. Now, these other commands that are found here are so juicy. I mean, you can't afford not to have them in your quick access toolbar. So if you feel like you want to include them to your quick access toolbar, just come over to this particular window here, and you're going to click on all commands here, and you can see all the commands are going to be showcased. These are all the commands that are found in Microsoft application tools. And if you won't find some commands in Microsoft Word, then you will find it somewhere in Microsoft Excel. If you won't find some commands in Microsoft Excel, then you will find them in Microsoft PowerPoint. Basically, let's say this all command section here gives you all the myriad commands that you will find that you are going to use in all Microsoft 365 applications. So let's say I want to add another command to my Oyudun customized group here, Oyudun. So I'm going to, let's say I want to include let me just scroll down. Let me scroll down to any or maybe I'm just going to click on any command for to just give you an idea. So I'm just going to click on any command. Let's say I want to I'll click on this, and then I want to include it over to my customize Oyudun here. So I'm just click on Oyudun here, and then I'm going to click on add. So you can see it has been added here, and then I'm going to click OK. So it will show up here. You can see it is here, multiple pages, allow multiple pages. So that is one of the ways of customizing your particular sections here. So, and if you want to include a new group, for example, come again, click on any tab here, and then go over to customize ribbon. And let's say you want to insert you want to insert a particular command. So you want to insert it somewhere here. Here. So let's say I want to insert find here. So I'm going to click on add, and you can see you'll get this command need to be added to custom groups. So just click OK, and then come over here to new group, and then you can see here this is the new group. So I'm going to click find here, and then add it over to a new group. You can see it has been added there. So let's say you want to customize this new group and give it a name of your own, as I have done here. I've given this particular area section here, I've given it my name here. So let's say you want to customize it using your name. So come over here, and then here you can see rename. Click on that rename, and then here type the particular word that the name that you would like to give to your customized group in here. So type in on any word. Let's say I'll just type in find, and then pick on any symbol here to represent your group here. I'll click on this, then I'll click OK, and then I'll click OK here, and it will be shown here. You can see it is somewhere here. Find, here it is, the group. So this find section, it contains the find command here. So that is basically the way of customizing your quick access toolbar and customizing your ribbon. So now you know how to customize. So I'll jump over to the next area to cover in this tutorial, that is customize data input and formatting, copying, pasting, bolding, italics, underlines. So I'll input some text, and if you want to input some text, you can see this cursor here is kind of blinking, and when you see it blink, that tells you that Word is ready to receive some text here. So I'm just going to give me some few seconds to input some text here, and I can show you various ways that you're going to paste it, bolden it, italize it, underline it, and the various ways that you're going to edit that particular text. So give me some few seconds. So as you can see, I've inputted some text here, and each time you input some text, if you made some error here, maybe it's a grammatical error, maybe it's not an English word, let's say, you didn't pay attention to the rules and requirements of writing your text in English, in this particular matter, the United States English, and you know that United States English uses a Z in place of S. So maybe you typed a particular word, let's say customize, and you used S instead of Z, then you're going to be notified, and with a blue wavy underline that will basically tell you that hey, you are not using the required customized United States English, and it will give you an option of changing it to the English that you've set your computer. So here you see this particular YouTube word here. It has been underlined with that freaky wavy underline there, and that basically tells you that this particular word is not written correctly. So you can change it, you can ignore it, and you can also, if you want, for example, to write it correctly, place your cursor before this particular word here, and then head over to this particular section here with United States English, down to this particular, at the bottom of this particular page, and then locate that book symbol with the X on it here, then click on it to open the spelling and grammar check. As you can see, if you open that spelling and grammar check, there are going to be various options of writing that particular one. As you can see, YouTube, the first option is the correct one. So if you click on this, this based on the suggestions, this is the best way of writing YouTube. So I'm going to click on this, and if you would like to ignore it, maybe you can click ignore, but if you want to change it, then you can go and click change, and your word will be changed, and then you will get this notification here that the spelling and grammar check is complete, meaning that your text here is free from errors, meaning your text here is free from all is free from all errors that are associated with grammar. So now let me show you on how you can copy your text. Let's say you want to copy this text. So head over here, place your cursor at the beginning of this particular sentence. Let's say you want to select any particular word here. Let's say you want to highlight particular name here. So if you want to highlight a name, just place your cursor before that particular word. Let's say I want to, this particular example here, let's say I want to highlight my name here. So place your cursor before that and left click twice. So if I left click twice, then left clicking twice is used to select a particular word. So watch this. 1, 2, you can see my name has been selected. So let's say if I want to bolden this particular name here, I'm just going to highlight it. As you can see, if you see that gray highlight there, that tells you that your particular text or sentence or word has been highlighted. So I want to bold it. For this particular example, I'm going to click on bold here. As you can see, it will be bolded. And if I want to italize it, I'm also going to click on italics here. You can see it has been italics. If I want to underline it, I'm going to click on underline. You can see it has been underlined. So let's say I want to go back to how it was initially. You can come here in this section. This is known as the undo command. So undoing gives you an option of going back to how your text was initially. So I'm just going to click on this, and you can see it has been reverted back to how it was initially. So let's say now I want to have my old sentence highlighted and copied and pasted. So highlighting a particular sentence, you're going to place your cursor before that particular sentence, and then you're going to left click thrice. Now twice is used to highlight a particular word. Thrice, left clicking thrice gives you an option of highlighting the whole sentence. So I'm just going to place my cursor at the beginning of this particular sentence, and then I'm going to left click thrice. So 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, my whole text has been highlighted. That is one of the ways of highlighting. The next and final way of highlighting is placing your cursor before this particular sentence, and then left click, then hold, and then drag it to the end of the sentence. So I've left click and then I've hold it, and then I've highlighted it to the end of this particular sentence. So you can see that is the second way of highlighting this. And let's say you want to highlight the whole text in this particular document. So if you want to highlight whole text in particular document, you can click on the shortcut key, that is Ctrl+A. Just in your keyboard there, locate Control and then hit Control and then +A. And you can see my whole text has been highlighted here. If you want to redo the particular text here to how you maybe wanted to include the section where you had started boldening, you can come here and redo. So if I click on redo, you can see it has come to that particular section. Undo it, it has gone back to how it was initially. So let me now teach you how to copy it. So I'm going to highlight. Now you know the ways of highlighting. So I'm just going to triple click 1, 2, 3. My whole text is going to be highlighted. So let's say I want to copy it. So if you want to copy this particular text, come over to this clipboard section here, and you can see this copy icon here. So click on hit copy, and then head over to the section that you want to have this particular text text pasted. Let's say I want to have it pasted here. So I'm just going to click. If you see that particular text kind of blinking, that tells you it is ready to receive a particular command. So I'm going to paste it here. So I jump over to the clipboard area, and I'm going to paste it. You can see this paste option. So it has been pasted there. So I'm going to redo this particular command again. So let's say I want to cut this whole text and have it pasted somewhere else. So I'm going to highlight on it, and then I'm going to click cut here. You can see this cut command. Then the particular text is going to be cut. So you can see it has not disappeared. It is hanging somewhere. So if I want to have it pasted, let's say here, and I'm going to click on paste, and you can see it has been pasted. That is one of the ways of hitting this particular command, but we have another way of doing it using the shortcut keys. And let's say I'm going to redo a particular command. I'm going to redo them. So let's say I want to have this particular text copied, and I'm not going to use this particular command here. I'm going to use the shortcut key. So the shortcut keys of cutting is Control X. You can see it has been cut. The shortcut keys of copying is Control C. And then if I come here, then the shortcut key of pasting is Control V. So if I hit Control V in my keyboard, it is going to be pasted. And that is the shortcut way of doing this. So, and how did I get to know this? Well, this is not magic, or this is not rocket science. In fact, I just got to know this particular shortcut keys using this particular command here. If you want to know a shortcut key, just place your cursor and over your cursor over some particular command, and if it has a shortcut key, that particular shortcut information is going to be showcased there. You can see you'll have a pop-up notification telling you, hey, giving a bit explanation of that particular command. You can see, hey, making your this particular command is used to make your text bold. If you want to hit a shortcut key, then hit Ctrl+B. Let me head over to underline. You see that pop-up notification telling you, hey, underline is the shortcut key for underline is Ctrl+U. And what underline is used for? Underline is used for underlining your text. And see there. So that is the way of knowing this particular shortcut command. And I must say that this particular shortcut commands, shortcut keys come in quite handy. They help you save a lot of time. They help you to sound a bit more knowledgeable about Microsoft application too. So I recommend that you practice on ways that you can have this on your fingertips, practice on the ways that you can have this on your brain, and you will come quite handy. So you won't have to go, let's say you are entangled somewhere between these particular tabs and you want to access some particular command, and if you have that particular shortcut keys in your fingertip, then you won't have to go back to this particular file tab, and you won't have to go to this particular home tab and then locate that place while you know the shortcut keys of doing it. So that is the ways of doing it. Now you know how to italize some text. Now you know how to underline. So let me teach you of advanced options of underline. So let's say I'm writing a title here. Let's say I'm writing a title here. Let's say my title is education. Education. Let's say my title is education. So, and I want to have this education written in capital. Okay, I want to have this education written in capital. So I'm going to highlight it. This is the title. Let's say I'm writing a title to my particular text here. So I'm going to highlight it, and you want to have this particular text here written in capital. So one of the ways of doing it, as you can see, I've included all caps in my particular Oyudun section here, because this all caps comes quite handy for me. So, and if you don't want to include it, maybe to customize it to one of your particular sections here, just head over to this home section here, and as you can see these letters here, just hover your cursor over it, and you can see the particular information about the particular command. Increase font size. The shortcut keys is Ctrl+Shift plus that arrow sign there, and you can see decreasing font size. This is used for decreasing font size. And this particular command here, you can see change the case. So this is used to, let's say you want to write your particular text in caps. Let's say you want to write particular text in small letters. Click on this drop down arrow. You can see here this drop down arrow. I'm just going to click on it here, and you can see a sentence case. Lowercase, let's say you want to have it in a lowercase. Let's say you want to have it in uppercase. Let's say you want to capitalize each word. These are the various options that you can use for capitalization. So I'm just going to have it written in uppercase. That means I want to have my text written in capital letters. So I'm just going to hit on uppercase, and my particular text will be turned into capital letters. Now, as you know, the title of a particular text must be underlined. Okay, so I'm just going to underline and bolden it. So I'm just going to hit Ctrl+B, the shortcut key for boldening. Now you know the shortcut keys for doing particular commands. And then I'm going to click on Ctrl+U for underline, and it has been underlined. So I want to let's say I want to access the advanced underline options. I'm going to click on this drop down arrow here, and see, and then here you'll have various ways of underlining your title here. So let's say I want to double underline it. I'm going to click on that double underline. Let's say I want to have my title in dotted underline. I'm going to click on that dotted underline, and you can just play with this particular commands here and see how it turns out for you guys. So that is the ways of inputting, formatting, copying, pasting, and boldening your particular text. Now, having said this, I'm going to jump to the particular section, that is tables, and teach you guys of various ways you can input tables. I'm going to delete this particular text. I'm just going to click Ctrl+A, and then I'm going to delete. Now I want to insert a table. So if you want to insert a table, head over to this insert section here, and then locate the table icon. You can see it is just here, and then click on this drop down arrow, and you can see the various ways of writing tables. If you let's say if you want to write your tables here with 2 columns and 2 rows, click on this. If you want to have your a table extended, you can see here it is highlighted, showing you how your table is going to look. And that is one of the ways of doing it. You can just click, if you want to have your table looking like that, click on that, and it's going to be inputted there. So I don't want to have my table looking like that, so I'm just going to click Control A, and I'm going to delete it. I'm going to show you another way of writing tables. Click on that drop down arrow here, and let's say you want to insert a table with customized rows and columns. So just click on insert table here, and then specify the types of columns you want your table to have. Specify the types of rows you want the table to have. So in this particular case, let's say I want to have my table with seven columns. It's going to click on 7, and let's say I want to have my table with have my table with 3 rows. That is the ways of doing it. You can just place your cursor there, and then type in specify the particular row and column that you want to. That is one of the ways. And let's say you want it is in 1, and you want to change your columns to 7. So you can use these arrows here. The up arrow here pointing on the top side here, it's used for increasing the number, and the down arrow here pointing downwards is used for decreasing the number. So if I want to, let's say I have 7 columns, I'm going to increase to 7. There it is. Let's say I want to reduce it to 5. I'm going to click on that drop down. It's going to be reduced to 4. And so I want to have 7 columns. I'm going to click on this to 7. And I want to have 3 columns, let's say 5 rows. I'm going to click to 5. And then I'm going to click OK. You want to have these other options leave like that. They should be in default, so you just want to have your tables fixed with column with. Leave these other options the way they are, and then click OK. Then your table is going to be inserted. That is the second way of inputting tables. I'm going to click Control All, and then I'm going to delete this table. Then I'm going to click on Insert, and I'll show you the other ways of inserting tables. So let's say you want to insert a table from Excel. You want to insert a particular spreadsheet from Excel into Microsoft Word. So come here and then click Excel spreadsheet. And if you click on Excel spreadsheet, a spreadsheet will be inserted from Excel application, and you can see there it has been inserted. Let's say you want to customize that particular table, then you will have ways that you can customize that particular table. So I don't want to customize it now. You can see you can put some text here, and then they will be arranged to that background table there. So let me show you the other way. I'm just going to undo all these options here. Undo them. And then show you the last two ways of inserting tables. The last option here is inserting quick tables. So quick table, let's say you want to insert a calendar, maybe. So just pick on this calendar here, and then the table containing the days and the month title is going to be displayed there. So that is the last way of inserting tables. So now you know how to do everything about tables. So let me jump over to line and paragraph spacing. So teaching you guys on line and paragraph spacing, I'm going to insert a particular document here that I'll use sample to teach you guys on how you can do that. So I'm going to input this particular document here. This is one of my documents. I was writing the other day. I was writing about the way to freedom. So I'll use this the sample document to teach you guys on ways that you can include line and paragraphing spacing options. So if let's say you want to have these lines extended a little bit, just click Control A, and highlight the whole document and then come here to this particular section. As you can see here, this paragraph, and then you can see this section here. You can see line and paragraph spacing, and then it tells you what that particular command is all about. You can see here line and paragraph spacing. Choose how much space appears between lines and text or between paragraphs. So I'm going to click on this drop down arrow. As you can see here, click on it. You have various options that you can customize your document here. So if I click on one, you can see a preview is being displayed there. If I scroll down to this particular numbers here, you can see it is changing, the preview is changing. So if, let's say, you want to have a document looking like this, then you can hit on 2.5. Let's say you want to have a document looking like this, then you can hit 3. And let's say you want to have other advanced options of inputting line spacing option. Just click on here, line spacing options here. Click on that and then specify. Let's say you want, for this case, you want to write your particular text with a line option of 0.9. Then I click OK. You can see your document will be displayed with that particular option that you have included there. And let's say now you want to return it back to how it was initially. So click Control A, come to that particular drop down arrow there, and then remove. If you want, let's say, to add space before paragraph, if you want to remove space after paragraph, you click on that. Okay, click on that. It's going to be cool. So let's say if you want to remove it back to how the particular document was, just undo it, undo it, undo it, undo it, and this is how the document was initial, as you can see. Oh, that is the ways of including line and paragraphing. So I'll jump over to the second last option here. That is paint and clearing and formatting. So I'm going to show you how you guys know how to include painter and clearing formatting. So I'm going to click Control A. I'm going to delete this particular text. I have it saved so that I'm not worried about deleting that because I have it saved in my desktop. So let's say you want to have let's say you want to utilize the painter and the clearing formatting. So painter, if let's say you want to utilize the painter in this particular text, okay, let's say you want to utilize a painter in this particular text here. Okay, so I'm going to write another text here. You can see this particular writing this particular text here, and then you hit enter. This particular commands are going to be displayed to this particular text that follows. So if you want to clear this, just highlight that particular sentence, and then head over to this particular icon here with a rubber displayed over that A, and then click on it, and that is used for clearing all formatting. So if you click on this, everything is going to be returned back to default settings. So if I click on clear formatting, you can see this particular text is going to be returned back to the default settings, and the default settings is the default font is Calibri body, and the default text size is font size is size 11. So this text has been returned back to the default Microsoft Word settings. So let's say now I want to include this particular format to this particular text here. So I will click on, I will highlight this, okay, and then head over to this particular section here, the clipboard section, and then locate the brush, the format painter, this brush icon here. So this is the format painter. So I will click on this, and then I will highlight this particular text. Then you can see that format painter will be included there. You can see it has been applied to that particular text there. So that is how to utilize the format painter and clearing all formattings. So let's say now you want to then I'm going to exclude this particular command here. I'm going to highlight on them, then I'm going to clear the format. So it has been cleared. So let's say now you want to change the font of this particular text here. So you want to change the font as usual. If you want to make any particular changes to a word or a sentence in Microsoft Word, highlight it first. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I want to change the font. I'm going to head over to this Calibri body section here. Click on this drop down arrow here. You can see, the shortcut keys for doing that is Ctrl+Shift+F. So I'm going to click on this down arrow. Then I'm going to change the font. As you can see, if I hover over this particular commands, this particular theme fonts here, the preview is going to be displayed here. You can see if I maybe want to change to Algerian, this is how it's going to look. If I scroll down this particular fonts, you can see there are a myriad of beautiful fonts here that you can choose from, and you can utilize them. Just go ahead and play with this all particular fonts and font sizes, and you can see how you can use them. So I'm going to pick on Times New Roman because that is the mostly used font. That is let's say internationally used font, Times New Roman. Most documents are written in this font. Then let's say I'm going to click on font let's say 36 here. Okay, as you can see. So let's say I'm not contented with size 36. I want to write in my own particular font size, and I'm going to click there and then let's say size font 56. Then I'm going to click enter, and you can say this is font size 56. So that is the ways of changing fonts and changing font sizes. So I'm going to jump over to the last part of this module 1. I'm going to teach you guys of inserting page numbers. So this is a new page. Okay, let's say I want to insert a page number. As you can see, I have come down to the bottom of this page, and I don't have the page numbers, and I want to include some page numbers to this particular document here. So inserting new page numbers to a particular document, just head over to insert section here, and then locate the insert page number option. It is here. So click on that drop down arrow again to give you some various options on how you can include a page number, as you can see. Now if you want your page numbers to appear at the top of the page, click on that. If you want to your page numbers to appear at the bottom, click on that. So I want my page numbers to appear at the bottom because most of the documents have page numbers are included at the bottom. So I'm going to click on bottom of the page, and then I'm going to choose on this middle part. So I want my page numbers to be written or to be included at the middle of my page. So I'm just going to choose on that. There, as you can see, click on any space outside this particular document, and you can see my page numbers has been included here. So if I want now to insert a new document, then the page numbers are going to be included by default. Watch this. Let's say I want to insert another page number. I want to insert another page. So go over to insert again, and insert here. Click on insert tab, and then go over to inserting a page. So you can see here a blank page. So I want to insert another blank page. I'm going to click on insert a blank page. You can see the second page has been included, and then the page number has been included by default automatically. You can see here page number 2. So if you want to include another page, another third page, I'm going to click on blank page, and then by default, and you can see the numbers have been included there automatically. So having said that, I've come to the end of this particular video, module 1 of part 1, Microsoft Office for beginners, and I hope you took something away from my tutorial. And if you found this particular video useful, you can recommend it to other guys. You can like, subscribe, share this video to people you find that will impact them usefully, people that you find that this video will enlighten them and basically give them some knowledge and ways to maneuver in Microsoft Word application. So another thing I must mention is that I'll be releasing my videos in a sporadic manner. That means to say that if today, for example, I've released a video on Microsoft Word, tomorrow I might release a video on Microsoft Access, tomorrow I might release a video on Microsoft PowerPoint, tomorrow I might release a video on Microsoft Spreadsheets, Microsoft Access, so on and so forth. So thank you for watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed to my videos, what are you waiting for? You just want to have yourself subscribed to my video, because I will be releasing new videos soon, and you might lick your lips on this and anticipate for more of my videos, because I will be doing that in a shorter time. So go and hit subscribe button, go and hit on that bell icon there to get notified each time that I'll be releasing a video on Microsoft application tools for complete beginners. I hope you find this video useful. I hope that you took something away from this video. I hope you now know how, the basic ways of inputting some documents in Microsoft Word, the basic ways of opening and customizing your ribbon, the basic ways of data input, formatting, copying. You now know how to input tables. You now know how to include line and paragraph spacing. You now know how to use paint and clearing formatting. On the last bit of this video, you now know how to insert page number. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. I look forward to you guys spreading this news and spreading this news about my videos. I look forward to you guys sharing my videos. I look forward to having new people watching my videos. I look forward to seeing people subscribe to my channels, and thank you guys for doing that. And having said that, allow me now to sign out. And thank you, and bye bye.